Hey, what's up guys? How's it going? Today we'll be doing a video of the 2020 Highlander Limited. We'll do an outside walk around, an inside tour, and take it on a drive. Before we get into the rest of this video, I just want to give a huge shout out to Carson Toyota for providing me with this car to review. They're one of the largest dealerships in SoCal and can help you find the Toyota you are looking for. I'll link all their contact information below. Be sure to give it a call if you have any further questions on Toyotas. Okay, starting off with the engine, this Toyota Highlander is powered by the 3.5 liter V6, pushing out 295 horsepower and 263 pound-feet of torque. It's made it to an 8-speed automatic transmission and ultimately provides you with 20 miles per gallon in the city, 27 in the highway, and 23 combined, since this does have the all-wheel drive system. Like I said earlier, this is the limited trim, and the only added options on the one we drove here were the cargo crossbar for mounting extra storage and equipment, paint protection, and a chrome bumper protector, which isn't the most necessary option in the world. I mean, I guess it protects the bumper a bit, but it is what it is. Anyways, the biggest reason why people get the limited trim is because standard, this vehicle is optioned really well, as we will see here. Going on to the exterior, I'm a huge fan of the brand new design language for the Highlanders. I feel like it's a lot more sleek, but still has some nice sharp edges. Starting with the front fascia, these headlights have the LED daytime running lights and are a lot more modern than past generations. This one does have the LED projector beams and a higher output LED fog lights compared to the lower trim. Going on the side, you have a sleek integrated turn signal light on the side view mirror. I do want to point out that unlike the XLE, this side view mirror has the puddle light with the Highlander logo, which looks sweet at night. There are also 20-inch chrome rims, which really fit the wheel arch very nicely. You do have a sunroof here standard, but the panoramic sunroof is only available on the platinum trim. Looking at the rest of the side, you'll see those aggressive body lines, which really make this car look a lot longer than it actually is. Going around the back, the taillights are full LED with the exception of the turn signals. One thing I did want to highlight is the extended Decklid spoiler, which really gives this SUV the sleek look I referred to earlier. It really extends far back. I think it's my favorite aesthetic feature of this SUV. Okay, stepping inside, just the driver's seat, you're greeted with a fully power adjustable leather seat, which is really comfortable. Once you sit in here, you have a commanding view of all your infotainment, climate controls, and safety features. Standard is the full suite of driver assist package with Toyota Driver Sense 2.0, which has lane departure, pre-collision assist, blind spot monitoring, automatic high beam, adaptive cruise control at all speeds, and rear cross traffic alerts. There are also some unique features like roadside detection and cyclist detection. After learning more about the system, I am really impressed with its capabilities and intend on doing a more in-depth review on this safety system. Going on to the engine system, this is the 8-inch system, which is standard, but there's also a 12.3-inch system I have not tested yet, but plan on doing a separate review once that is available. So smash that like button if you want to see more in-depth Highlander content. I already did a detailed walkthrough of the 8-inch system, and I will link that below. One other display I do want to point out is between the gauge cluster, and it gives information like a digital speedometer and MPG readouts. Overall, I really like how spacious the interior feels, and with the way this dash is designed, you do have a good amount of compartments and pass-throughs for connecting your phone to the USB ports. The center console is unique in that the first thing you see is the wireless charger. I really wish they relocated this under the engine system for ease of use. In terms of the second and third row seating, I cover that in the XLE trim video, since that has not changed for this trim, and I'll link that video below. Okay, that's gonna wrap it up for the walkthrough portion of this review. Before we get on the drive, please comment any questions you have about this vehicle. I will be doing continuous coverage and videos for the Highlander throughout the coming weeks, and since there's a lot more to cover in terms of trims, so if you are one of those people that want specific content, please smash that like button and drop a comment so I can see and respond to it, and subscribe to keep up to date on when the next video is released. It helps this channel a lot and gets this video in front of others who might be interested in this content as well. Okay, with that said, let's fire this thing up and take it on a drive. All right guys, so let's take this thing on a drive and see how it feels. First impressions, I mean, I've driven this Highlander before. This is just the first time driving the limited trim. So it feels a lot like the XSE in that it's, you know, you have your 8-inch end-tune system. Really wish it had the 12.3-inch to be completely honest. Since that does have a wider screen, you can have more things on there at the same time actually. But the biggest premium you pay for here is for the luxury, the refinement, and the added nice touches. And it does make you feel special. I mean, I think just sitting here, the fact that you have your ventilated and heated seats. I tried the ventilated seats. Right now it's a pretty warm day here in LA, and it feels nice. I mean, I'll be honest. You do hear the noise of the fans, and before I even knew it was the ventilated seats, I was actually surprised, like, what's that? Is the AC on? The AC wasn't on. And I noticed you can actually hear the ventilation of those seats actually working, which I don't know if that's something I'd want to have. I'd rather it be quiet, but that is something to keep in mind when getting that feature. So, not worrying too much about creature comforts. We're going to be rolling on it here, see how this V6 performs. And 1, 2, 3. Oh, that is almost 60, but yeah, that is pretty good. I think it's more than enough. You get your all-wheel drive system, so you do have your knob here, which goes from mud to sand. Then you go rock dirt, and then you can press down to go back into your normal mode. And then you also have your eco, normal, and sport. And as right when I went to sport, it downshifted, got more aggressive. So you definitely have that. If you do need to really get on throttle, it's there, which I think is nice. I'm gonna go back into eco, and that really just tunes down the transmission, shifts up to the highest gear possible while still giving you sufficient power. So yeah. And then in the center display here, you do have all your readouts, all your trip information, your instantaneous MPG, your digital speedometer readout. So that's nice. And really the Limited is the ultimate family car. That's what they're offering. You get the leather seats all around, which I think for a family with kids in the back, it's gonna be way easier to clean and keep that up and maintain the cleanliness. Fabric seats tend to be harder to clean, as that's obviously known. I think the technology this offers is really what's going to keep it lasting for a long time. Since this 8-inch entry system has Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, so you should be good from that front. You have your Toyota Safety Sense 2.0, which is nice. I talked a little bit about more in the voiceover already. And I was actually able to experience the rear cross traffic alert work firsthand when I was backing out a parking spot. Before I even looked, it was already alerting me, telling me which side it's coming from on that rear view camera, which was nice. I thought that was a cool safety feature to just experience, even though you're not being saved by it. You're just there, and it's just showing you that it's attentive, it's alert. And I've experienced that multiple times with this lane keep assist system as well. And you have all those controls in the button, and then you going through the navigation system here, navigating through the center display. I mean, you actually get to adjust those settings, turn some of those on and off and whatnot. But by far my favorite part of this is the heated steering wheel. I did have it on for a little bit, and even though it was warmer today, I could totally see myself appreciating it in like a early morning commute to work, or even if you're in somewhere cold over the winter season. So it's a nice touch. It's the entire steering wheel, since it's all leather, so it's cool that they added that touch. The cool thing about this heated steering wheel system is if you keep it in the on position, it clicks in and it'll stay on the next time you turn on your car. So that's cool. Whenever you're starting it up, you'll get that feature right away. And you can just disable it and you should be good to go. Overall, I think they did a really good job with the Highlander. This Limited is almost the pinnacle, just before the Platinum trim, and that has your full panoramic sunroof. You have the 12.3-inch standard. It comes with literally all the bells and whistles, but this does have a plethora of options standard, which is nice to see in this SUV. So with that said, I'm gonna wrap it up here. If you guys enjoyed this video, please smash that like button. It helps me out a lot, and helps get this video suggested to other people who are interested in this type of vehicle. And if you guys want to see some more trims, I've done the XSE, or the XLE, excuse me. I've done the LE, so I'll link those below if you guys want to check those out. They also offer a decent amount of options standard with those respective trim levels. So be sure to check that out if you are comparing the two options or three options and whatnot. So yes, thank you guys again for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.